Hello! Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today is it's a mystery, it's like a makeup mystery sort of day. Also, I have a rash on my face because I think I put on a moisturiser last night that I was allergic to. So the good thing is I don't wear any foundation or concealer. It's like normal makeup. So we're not putting that on our face anyway. Also, yes, I have one hand painted and one not. I'm new to this, so I've got like 3 pages of notes for this. Don't hate me if it's messy. I will try and learn how to get better, I promise. This is my first video, so I'm just going to give some insights about myself. Hi, I'm Natasha Eaton, but I do prefer being called Tasha. I'm 16 years of age. My birthday is 24th of October 2003, and I live in Britain. And I am a psychopath. Not literally, but like I'm just mad. If you're friends with me, then you'll understand what I mean. So this story is quite brutal. I will tell you now. I looked up some facts about it because I was like, I want to do a video. I want to do this for my first video. So I might do this every time I film a video, or I could do something different. But the things I'm confident with is horror stories and murder documentaries and all of that. I don't watch them. I love studying stuff like this. It's always inspired me. Not like inspired me to be a killer, but like murders and like what happened to Madeleine McCann, the murder of Gianni Versace. I look them all up. Yeah, also my face is swollen. I'm not going to talk about that either. But like, I love studying things like this because I want to learn what goes on in people's heads. And watch horror films that are out about it and like documentaries that are out about it. Like I said, the Gianni Versace one, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. So this one, if I keep looking down, it's because I didn't memorize it. So the person that we are looking into today is Andrei Chikatilo or something. I don't know what he's called. So Andrei was born on the 16th of October 1936 in Ukraine or something, or is it Ukrainian? It was Ukraine. And he had other nicknames such as the Butcher of Rostov and the Red Ripper, or the Forest Strip Killer. So we're going to go into Andrei's childhood. Sorry, I've lost something. Got it. So, growing up, Andrei's parents were both collective farm labourers. And they lived in a 1-room hut. And his parents, every time they did the job, they never got the wages. Like, they didn't get paid, they had no money going in, which means they couldn't afford food. Andrei claimed he had to eat grass and leaves so it wouldn't kill him. So, like, he wouldn't starve. But, like, just imagine that. That poor, you have to eat grass and leaves. Bearing in mind, animals poo on there, they go for the toilet. There could be, like, some weird sort of, like, algae, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a science person. I never paid attention to science, so I don't know what goes on grass and leaves. And also, I don't know how to edit, so I guess until I learn how to fully do YouTube, you're kind of gonna have to put up with this. I'm sorry. But his mum was called Anna, and I think his dad was called Roman. So growing up, Anna, his mum, repeatedly told Andrei that he had an older brother when he was born. He had an older brother at the age of 4. At the age of 4, his brother Stefan got kidnapped and was cannibalised by starving neighbours. The thing is with this, it wasn't actually established if it was true. Like, we don't know if she was lying about it, and we don't know if she was telling the truth. But people just assume that she said it to just, like, scare him or something. I don't know. Bit sick and bit twisted. But that's Andrei's family. Sorry, I'm like the CEO of But it's also established, so we don't know if that was true, but we also don't know if there actually was a Stefan Chikatilo. His dad was conscripted into the Red Army, which is like a Nazi sort of group. Sorry. Gotta turn the page. But just imagine this. Your dad's working in the army. You don't know if you had a brother. You have to live off grass and leaves. That's just a pretty, like, oh my god, my eyes are swollen. That's just, like, a pretty bad childhood, if I'm being honest. Yeah. But, like, it was, like, World War. So. Also, I might finish this story before I finish my makeup. But that means if I finish my makeup, finish this story, I can go in, we can, like, talk about this, and I could go in depth and, like, talk about myself, or I'll just talk about what makeup stuff I'm doing next. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. And it has only been 6 minutes, so, yeah. So, his dad was conscripted into the Red Army, which I think is the Nazi one. So, his dad was, I think his dad went into the army in 1991. Sucks. But Andrei witnessed loads of things from the Nazi occupation. So Andrei witnessed bombings, fires and shootings, and he and his mother, Anna, they would hide, and where they would hide is they would either hide in the cellars, or they would hide in the nearby ditches. Sounded like I said bitches, but I said ditches, I promise. I think I said ditches. And so they hid in cellars and ditches. Oh my god, my brows are so uneven today. I hate when my face is swollen because it like goes so uneven. Do you know what? Screw it, we'll have bad brows, I don't care. I've never really cared. So, oh my god, 7 minutes and I'm like halfway through his childhood and I've just done my brows. So I don't think we're going to do eyeshadow today. I think we're going to do just eyebrows, bronzer, eyelashes and lipstick, I think. But yeah, so they'd hide in ditches. Andrei and his mother would share a single bed. But Andrei was also known to be a bedwetter, which means he'd wet the bed all the time. He consistently wet the bed. And obviously his mother, she wasn't okay with that, because wouldn't you? Like, you're sleeping in a bed with your son and he wets the bed. But I think he was 12. But he got beat and he got berated for it. I can't tell you what berated means because I kind of forgot to look what it up. Like, look what it means. Look up what it means. Sorry, a bit dumb in my head. So I didn't know what berated means. If you do know what it means, then that's what happened to him. And life must suck. His mum, I think this is further on, but I think this was 1993. His mum got pregnant and had a daughter, but obviously because Andrei's dad was transported into the Red Army in 1991. But this, what I'm about to tell you, did happen back then. So Anna's mom, oh my god, Andrei's mom was raped by a German soldier, which was completely allowed. I don't know why, but it was. And obviously she got pregnant and had a daughter. Don't get me wrong, I think her name is Tatiana, and whatever their last name is, I forgot what the last name is. Sorry, I haven't studied this. I've literally just looked it up and the date is like, what? I think it's this 6th of July. It's the 6th of July, and it's like nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so it's Monday. Happy Monday, but if this is posted on Tuesday, happy whatever day of the week it is. And so yeah, so she had a daughter called Tatiana, but because it was one house, the rape would have happened under Andrei's, like, when he's there, under his presence. So that would also have been like, whoa. 1994. In 1944, he went to school, like he started school. Andrei didn't have a good school life when he first got there because he was skinny, he didn't have a good physique, and because he was starving, he obviously kept fainting, and this was also at home. So he fainted at home, school, just everywhere he went. He was constantly bullied for his physique and the way he looked and where he was from. Like, you find out someone doesn't eat and they eat grass. Oh, also another fun fact about that. He didn't try bread until the age of 12. So I think he lived off bread and grass and leaves at this point. I don't know, he only said he never tried bread until the age of 12, and that was it. He never mentioned anything else about food. So we're just going to presume he was eating grass, leaves and bread. If he was just eating bread, good on him, he's got his carbs. But yeah, so he was constantly bullied for his physique, the way he grew up, the place where he lives. Yeah, and he then started he went home and started reading. Like, he got to the top of his class. I think he was president of his school yearbooks and that, and like school newspapers. So he was really smart, but he also had this thing, but he struggled reading because he had myopia, which is a short vision. So it's a diagnosis for short vision. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's because I don't know if short vision means you can see long but you can't see short, or you can't see long and you can only see short. I don't know, it's not, I'm not a doctor, I don't know this sort of stuff. Like I said, if I'd have looked more into it, I would have been able to say, but I haven't. And after he finished school, he applied for this college. Again, I didn't look into it, I'm so sorry. But if you want to look into it by yourself and look into more details that I didn't want to look at, just Google up his name. And I think his name is, again, Andrei Chikatilo, and it's spelled AndreiChikatilo. But it'll be on the YouTube video when it's posted. Unless I call it makeup mystery or mystery makeup. I don't know. But yeah. So he had good grades, but the college he wanted to go to wouldn't let him in because his high grades weren't acceptable. So life sucks. So I think he started working in like the army college, and he struggled to, I don't really look into this as well, but here it says Andrei struggled to feel like a man due to his chronic impotence. So this is what made him hate women, because he couldn't keep up his sexual intercourse. He couldn't gain an erection or anything. So this made him hate women, because apparently the women weren't good enough for him to gain one. But he does also have 2 children, and it doesn't say what they're called. It just says he has 2 children. That's it. So yeah, so he hated women for not being able to help him keep up his thing. This is where it gets brutal. And I'm going to talk slowly because this story is nearly finished and I'm currently doing my bottom lashes. So we're going to go back over it again. So he had a pretty shit childhood. He was living off grass, leaves, and didn't try bread until the age of 12. He kept fainting because of his, he didn't have anything in his system, like, at all. His mom never got paid, his dad never got paid. His dad then got transported into the army in 1991, so he never really saw his dad. But every time his dad got injured, he'd get arrested. Not Andrew, not Andrei. His dad would get arrested for not being able to keep up a good fight. He got bullied in school. He got really high grades in school. He was a very good nerd. He had myopia, short vision, and he hated women for not being able to keep up his sex game or keep up his erections. Also, yes, this is just my lazy bun for now, because I'm going out to get a McDonald's later. Yes, whoop whoop. Yeah. But this is where it's going to get brutal. So if you don't like what you're about to hear, then skip. So his first ever kill was a 9-year-old girl. But due to him hating women, this is what caused his killing spree. So his first ever kill was a 9-year-old girl called, now this I'm not too sure on, I think she was called Yelena Zakhnova. And this started a murder spree, and he killed 53 women. When killing the women, this is nasty. So killing women, he beat them up, and he would cut out their eyes, and this is because of a wives' tale that he heard, which was the saying, the killer would remain in the eyes of the victim. So the murderer would stay in the victim's eyes. Like it would be the last thing they're saying, it would be the thing that they say. Like it remains. So that's why he cut out every single female's eyes. But just imagine a 9-year-old. That's so sad. Yeah, so that happened. He wouldn't just do that, so he'd brutally beat them up. He'd cut out their eyes. I don't think I want to say this bit. He would cut out their uteruses. And he would eat them. Like he would eat their uteruses. Now that is completely a different sign of cannibalism. And I think I saw something on the internet, because I looked him up everywhere, like on TikTok, and someone said, oh my god, Andrei took a different route of eating the pussy. I couldn't help but laugh, but it's just, this happened, which is what makes me feel so sick. So he did that to 53 people. He'd eat 53 uteruses. He'd cut out, I was going to do math, but I got a level 1 in maths, which, by the way, a level 4 is a pass. Is it? No, a 4 is a pass, which means I think that's a C. A 1 is bad. Yeah, so I got a 1 in maths. I'm not very good with numbers. So we're not going to bother. But just imagine 53 bodies with 2 eyes. So we cut out all of them. That's loads of eyeballs. I thought at first it was going to say he'd eat their eyes. Then I would not have done this story. But I did this story because it's educational. And this is what goes on in people's minds. Sick bastards. Yeah. So he was then arrested on the 14th of April 1992. He was charged with murder of 53, and he had 5 sexual assault charges. But the thing is, so 53 murders. Where's it all gone? 53 murders. Nope. 53 murders. Oh my bad. It's 52 murders, 53 tries, I think 1 didn't fully die, and 56 and more people claimed he tried to kill them. Nice. So he got those assault charges and everything. And obviously, because women were so angry with him, every single female that lived where he was would go to his trial. And they'd watch it, and they'd sit there and wish and wait for his plea to come through and see what he gets. And what happened was, because obviously loads and loads of women went to his trial, Andrei had to be put in a cage to keep him away from them in case he did anything else to anyone. Like, just imagine. The thing is, the women that appeared at his trial were scared. They was terrified in case he'd do something to them. But they was just so angry to even focus on the fact that, you know, he was a dangerous man. Whatever I just said didn't make sense. I'd like to apologise for that. My eyelash glue wasn't fully tacky, so if my eyelashes look like this, I am so sorry. But that happened. So he got charged with 5 sexual assaults. He got charged with the murder of 53, we'll say 53. And his plea was the death penalty. And he died on the 14th of February 1944 at the age of 57, my bad. So he died on Valentine's Day at the age of 57, and he died from being shot. That's his death penalty. He got shot. So that's the story of Andrei. That was his childhood. It's still not clear of what happened to... It's still not clear if he even had a little brother, an older brother. None of that's clear. They couldn't prove anything. They couldn't prove it. They couldn't look into it because, you know, your mom's like, hey, you were like a baby. You had a 4-year-old brother. He got kidnapped and ate by starving neighbours. Like, great. Good for... Go for gold, I guess. But, yeah. So pretty much, women couldn't keep up his sex game. So he ended up going on like a killing spree because he hated women. So he wanted to see them all die. Lovely. Also, yes, I spray like 3 different perfumes because I would not like to smell. And I love mixing all my perfumes together. I have... The 3 I use right now is my Love Struck by Vera Wang, my Flash by Jimmy Choo, and the small one that goes on my wrists and my neck, my Michael Kors in the shade Wanderlust. So that's my murder makeup mystery. I was going to call it Murder Mystery Makeup Monday or something. But if it's posted today, welcome to my Murder Mystery Monday. If it's posted on Tuesday or any day of the week, welcome to my mystery makeup, or my makeup mystery. I'll still figure it all out. If you do see this, give me a subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Please. Thank you. I think I'm supposed to film it sideways, but I didn't. So, yeah. My Snapchat is tashabash124, all lowercases. So if you want to follow that, you can. My Instagram is tashaeaton_x. And I think my TikTok... I have them all here. My TikTok is tashae, all lowercases, __xx. So if you want to follow any of them, you can. I do have Twitter, but I can't remember that. So... just follow those 3 for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's brutal video, because I did, and hopefully I learned how to get better at it. by doing it all in time. Hopefully I'll learn how to edit so you don't have to see me like scooting around for makeup, stopping, forgetting what I'm doing. But for now, we'll just do it like this. I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy watching me. If you don't like me, that's fine. If you don't like me, still subscribe. Thank you. And I will probably do another one like these soon. Unless, if you do see this, give me recommendations down below and I'll do it. If you want like me to show on my favourite clothes, or how to be a bad bitch, or like a story about me, or get to know me, ask me questions, go ahead. Thank you. Bye.